It's draft time, people. It is finally here. My God. I don't have to see any more mock drafts. I know the people on this panel are tired of the mock drafts. We ain't gonna have to worry about that because the draft is here. It's Thursday. It's happening. And in honor of the draft, our top five, there's six of us on this screen. It's an additional one coming through in a minute. Okay. We're doing a top five NFL draft bust. Yeah, that's kind of shady. But I mean, whatever. This Sports After Dark meets Gridiron Bullies, because that's the fellas we got on the day, meets another person I'm going to add on this screen in a second. But top five NFL bust, y'all. And listen, we don't got to do this individually. We could try to do this as a collective, possibly. But, top NFL draft. Chef looked like he in deep thought over there over these busts. Look, you on mute, Chef. You on mute.
Motherfucker, it's a lot of them. It's a lot.
It's a lot of busts, and you just trying to get
top five all time. Bring you to like you in thought over there.
No, see, I go through Raiders draft
because you got a lot of them.
Once every other month or so, and it makes me sad.
It's got a lot of them.
Yeah, Raiders got a few.
He for sure got a lot of them.
Raiders don't take up the top five though.
But see, look,
they can't. We only can pick one out of that Raiders franchise.
We already know the one for that. Then,
oh yeah. He's the most obvious one.
You got bust picks. I consider the picks to be bust, not the players, because there's a lot of players that are quality and they just get picked. They just get picked wrong.
Yeah. That's true.
I know who I got as my number one, and we'll see if y'all agree. For everybody that's in the comments, everybody that's watching, pay attention. We got a lot going on tonight. Sports After Dark meets Gridiron Bullies. We are excited to be here. Let's tap into the show, guys.
To be honest, I'm Giannis inside of game 6. Dropping 50 and dunking over your main. Earnhardt Jr. when I'm deciding the lane switch. Tell them people that I'm on top of the game. Manifested my future by spewing all of my pain. Carry my own umbrella, surviving treacherous rain. Landed on higher, learn to matriculate in the bigger earnest. Switch after dark helps you to find your purpose. To find what work is, to find the surface. When deeper in it, I'm heavy with ashes, burning curses. Put up our name so forever we reign, it's us we working. Ain't tripping off your affiliation, we welcome verses. In lieu of playing, we saying our way to sign a merchant. Then press receipts in the meet and greets with our favorite person. Link with DG, he the chief, for KC, we do it right. Switch after dark from the mic to your heart to Hollywood night.
Ooh, we got a full house tonight, people. Welcome to Sports After Dark After Hours. It's the NFL Draft Week. And I'm sorry, but I gotta have some of my favorite NFL minds in the building, some of our favorite NFL minds in the building, in addition to my two co-hosts, Young Heavy, C-Lou. These guys are brilliant, obviously, at football. But we want some guests on from the Gridiron Bullies. We got Coach B. We got our guy Chef. We got Brink and Tristan. Tristan jumped on, y'all. Tristan, our producer, jumped on because this man is one of the most brilliant football minds that I know. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Sports After Dark Out of Hours. We here.
Shout out to Tristan. I'm gonna take a shot for you, brother, because you be holding this down in the background.
Appreciate it.
And he be coming up with some fire stuff for us, y'all. So shout out to you. Shout out to you being the mix.
For sure. He done hopped outside.
I know.
Yeah, he outside.
Listen, Coach Chef over there talking NFL, got the Knicks gear on.
Bro, I got the Knicks and the Giants. What you talking about? It's real.
Oh, nah, take that off.
Real out there.
He said he fooled me.
I knew it smelled funny in here. I ain't know it was that dope, Chef.
I just think you got your ops on here. I need Tristan got the.
There's a lot of ops on here. Like
y'all got some ops in the building. It's crazy.
We here though.
Y'all see it. Y'all see it right here. Y'all see it. Hey, listen. Again, we appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Later on tonight, we got Sports After Dark. The Twitter space going on for the NBA playoffs, which are currently playing right now. But this is a big week in the NFL. Obviously, draft day Thursday. We had to have our guys hop on. Coach B out there sitting in traffic.
Coach B, no, he don't win no seat. Coach B, no, he not. Coach B don't know he don't drive that safe. That safety, bro.
Traffic. Looking for my chapstick.
That's $1 million rap right there. Coach, let him know, man. You tell him you ain't too cool for the seatbelt, man.
You know what I'm saying? They never been too cool for the safe belt, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My boy trying to let us see another day.
There's a Ford Maverick
doing a show while he's driving. What is this, Coach? Like, come on.
Hey, why not?
He dedicated.
What is this? Like the car is moving. Like he's not a stoplight.
He said he dedicated to the grind, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Family asked me to show up, so I showed up for the family. What you want me to do?
Listen.
Yeah.
That's thorough. He a thorough G. You know what I'm saying?
If y'all didn't hear what up, G? If y'all didn't hear the top 5 before the show started, we're doing top 5 NFL busts. And our guy right here, he got a couple of them from the Raiders. That's crazy. He got a couple of them for the Raiders. He didn't already. Just make your top 5 the Raiders. Just go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so here we go. You ready? All right,
you gonna drop yours down?
Yeah. We got Damon Arnett. We got Alex Leatherwood. We got Jamarcus Russell. We got Cleveland Farrell. We got Hayward Bay.
Robert Gallery. Thanks a lot, Chef. Appreciate you. You're a great guy. That's what 4. So that's just like 5. Was Darren McFadden a bust or he just didn't pan out?
I won't say McFadden was a bust. I was thinking about him though, Chef. I was thinking about him. I was thinking about McFadden, but I'm like he wasn't that bad.
He wasn't that bad.
Hayward Bay, yeah, I forgot about him.
When you have Michael Crabtree right there.
And y'all took Hayward Bay, and then we took Crabtree. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Which one did they pick before Calvin Johnson?
Oh, that was Jamarcus Russell. Thanks a lot.
Jamarcus Russell.
And then didn't Crabtree still end up with the Raiders?
He had a solid. He had a nice little. Yeah, he balled out.
I think him and Hayward Bay played with each other for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
Crabtree still got his skin, so you know what I'm saying.
I don't see the fellas present sports rep said Henry Ruggs. I think that's C. Henry. I don't consider him
I can't count Henry Ruggs. I can't count Ruggs.
He just did some. He
did something silly.
Yeah.
Cause when you saw him on the field, you saw
You saw the potential.
Yeah, you did. You did see the potential. So I can't count him.
You know what I'm saying? By all accounts, he's a good guy. He just made a stupid decision.
Yeah, he just made a stupid mistake.
Yeah, this is a tough list right here, man.
Listen, shout out to AB, because if I don't know no bus, I know that one right there. Damn it, Johnny Football. Oh wait a minute, Tebow was a bus.
He wasn't a bus. Y'all thought he was. Media thought he was good. We knew he was just a college football player.
He was a bus.
We at Florida.
He was a bus.
Us that Florida fans knew he was never gonna be.
Absolutely, Chef. Yeah, he was Tebow 2.0.
Everybody knew Tebow wasn't gonna be good in the league. Everybody knew.
That was what this face
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And just correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all don't feel like the athletes that come in that are really centered on the Lord tend to like shock the world, even though we don't know they're going to shock the world?
No,
I feel like that
we
was Tim
knew
Tebow.
Tim Tebow was going to be ass.
Like he got an extra power behind.
We knew Tim Tebow wasn't going to be good.
Everybody knew Tebow was going to be good.
We knew Johnny Manziel wasn't going to be good.
You thought the Holy Spirit was going to carry him?
Nah.
That's what I'm trying to say?
Not on the field, because it was. I mean, but can we hold on though? Tim Tebow won a playoff game for the Broncos, man.
Don't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I'm just saying, Coach. He won a playoff game for them.
A broken clock is right.
Wait. What you about to say, Tristan?
But think about when he was drafted. But think about when he was drafted. Think about what he was drafted. Think about what he ran at Florida and what was around him at Florida.
We had everything. We had a whole track team.
So is it far-fetched now in this era of the spread offense? In this era, would it be far-fetched? Not saying he'd be like all world, but would it be far-fetched to say that he would probably be a bit more serviceable in today's NFL? You got to think about when
he'll be Taysom Hill. He'll be Taysom Hill.
Yeah, he'd be a lower budget Taysom Hill because
he
still struggle throwing the ball.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I think the fact that if he didn't get drafted in the first round, he probably could have made out a little better in the league.
I agree. I agree.
He would have had to accept moving positions.
I think I got my five.
He would have had to change positions.
I think I got
like
my
he
five.
did when he
position
came
he was going
back.
to change it to. They tried him at tight end, and that ain't work.
No, but they tried him at tight end.
No, but
like
bro,
10 years after he got drafted.
somebody at tight end when you're like 30. You're already like 32, bro.
He should have played tight end when he came into the league. Like
bro. Your body at 32
like they did Taysom Hill.
But Tebow said he wasn't playing no other position but quarterback. He let that be known.
That's his problem.
That was his problem.
Hey, I give him credit though, because not too many times you have like the good guy that puts a shining light on some other questionable behaviors by others succeed the way he succeeded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was the choir boy of that Florida program. Let's be honest, including the coach.
Oh, he was for sure.
Hey, but
I don't care nothing about
my
that.
I'm gonna go with my 5 though.
Okay, go ahead. FYI, they drink on the show. I'ma eat on the show. Okay, I ordered some Wingstop. Okay,
you have to let everybody know that.
All right, so number
1, because I know people see me eating. You see me over here trying to.
Yeah, you doing ice and stuff. All right, so number 1, I got Ryan Leaf. 2, I got Jamarcus. 3, this is probably one of the worst picks in Dolphins history. Deion Jordan.
He was terrible.
He was terrible.
Number 4, I'm not gonna. He was a buzz because of who was drafted after him. Was it Charles Rogers from Michigan State that got picked over Andre?
Yeah.
They went to the Lions.
Yeah. They went to the Lions. Think about it. That could have been Calvin and Andre Johnson as a duo for Matthew Stafford. And then my 5th. Oh my God, this running back was so trash. Bishop Sankey from Washington.
Sankey.
I just think he was in the wrong scheme. And they try to make him a legit number 1. You still right for what you're saying, but I really feel like it was.
I feel what you're saying. Like I have real hopes for Bishop. I don't know.
So
I have real hopes for Bishop Sankey, but
do we really consider him a bust? He was a 54th pick.
Yeah, but Bishop Sankey was a 2nd round pick. Though.
Oh, I thought it was the 1st round pick. My bad.
He was like the 54th pick.
Oh, okay, then shoot. Oh, then boom.
I remember my man was hyped when they drafted Bishop Sankey. He ain't know how to act.
He was supposed to be a sleeper back.
He was a sleeper back.
Yeah.
Damn, then who?
All right, who's giving a list next?
I got 5 for y'all.
Yeah,
I got 5 for y'all. So my 5, Trent Richardson. Was ass.
That's a good one.
He was the 3rd, and he was the 3rd overall pick.
He was the 3rd overall pick.
Yep.
Charles Rogers, Chef already said him.
Yep.
I hate to do this to my dog because he was my coach at JUCO, but Akili Smith, terrible.
Ooh, yeah.
Ryan Leaf and Jamarcus Russell, of course.
That roster was terrible though for Akili.
Yeah, but Akili didn't give a day. So
he didn't help it.
No, when I was playing, when I went to Grossmont, he talked about it a little bit, and he talked about how like he didn't take it serious. He was partying, drinking, doing all the stuff that he wasn't supposed to be doing, not in his playbook, didn't really care. And yeah.
Is he a part of the Brady 6?
Is
he a part of the Brady 6, that draft? No, right?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think he was in that draft.
No, he was before that. He was before that.
That was like 3-4 years before him.
Yeah.
I think I got my 5.
Oh, okay. I got my last one. Now I got it.
Okay.
One of our own, Ron Dane, Wisconsin.
Yeah, for sure. I was about to say, I don't know how you leaving him out.
Because I don't try to remember him.
Mr. Heisman winner, Ron Dane.
I don't remember him.
Because I try to put him behind me.
The hype of him coming in was like,
Ron Dane was supposed to be a dog.
Ron Dane was like that though. He was like that in college.
Yeah, another one of them Wisconsin running backs.
I was about to say another Wisconsin. Yeah.
He was really the start of the trend.
The trend.
He was the start of it.
Yeah.
All right, talk to me, Tristan.
All right, so Jamarcus Russell, unfortunately, because I loved him at LSU. I thought he was gonna be great. Ryan Leaf, Trent Richardson, Kevin White. I don't know y'all remember Kevin White.
Oh, for sure. Kevin White, absolutely.
Coach B, no, he got one on his team right now.
And EJ Manuel.
EJ Manuel. Forgot about him too.
Chef, that was unnecessary, Chef. That was unnecessary, Chef.
He went top 15. I want to say, didn't he, Tristan? I think he went top 15 to
He was 12. He was 12.
I remember they were praising EJ from like high school. Like,
I forgot about EJ Manuel.
Like they talked about he was going to win Bowden a natty.
A natty. Yep.
SU. Like they were praising.
Oh, he was 16.
They was gassing EJ Manuel. They was gassing EJ Manuel.
Did the Bills trade up from like 20?
Yeah, they traded up to draft him.
757 great.
Yeah, you went. That was a smooth one right there, Tristan. I forgot all about EJ Manuel.
Yeah, he wasn't better than Taj Boyd.
He was not.
No.
Okay, Coach, it's on you.
I got Ryan Leaf. Manti Te'o.
But wait, when did Manti get drafted?
But Manti wasn't a first round pick though.
He was supposed to be the best linebacker we had seen forever.
That is true.
All of Baltimore was saying they're gonna draft him to replace Ray Lewis.
We got him in the second. We got him in the second round, early second round. DJ Fluker.
Oh, I forgot about DJ Fluker.
Gonna do all
yeah.
Then I will go Trent Richardson.
So you're telling me that his last name fit him, Fluker? That's crazy.
Oh, there you go.
That's crazy.
We'll go Trent, and I do like the Kevin White, pick too.
I mean, can we really be honest? What West Virginia receivers were good?
I was about to say that because guess who's on my list?
He's
from that school.
Tavon Austin.
Okay, Chef. He for sure deserves to make that list.
Oh Lord, man, hey, one of the best college mixtapes
ever seen.
Hey,
you want to see one of the best college mixtapes of all time? Go look at his. He was ridiculous at West Virginia, dog.
Hey, real quick, DeMarcus Russell, Ryan Leaf, Courtney Brown, Akili Smith, and anyone my Browns drafted since '99 is what Darius Jones said.
99. So you adding Tim Couch? You adding all of them?
I ain't gonna lie. The Courtney Brown one was definitely the worst one for me because I thought he was gonna be a monster.
But he has a point. He has a point because didn't the Browns draft Brandon Weeden in the first round?
Yep.
For sure. He was a first round pick.
Bro, think about Brandon that.
Brady Quinn.
Yeah, Brady. Nobody thought Brady Quinn was going to be good.
Browns
been they've been drafting some
Browns.
They best quarterback before, I don't even know now, was Charlie Fry. Charlie Fry had a little run.
Well, yeah, between Charlie Fry and Bernie Kosar.
Derek Anderson had like 2 years. Him and Braylon Edwards had a couple seasons.
They best player you can honestly say was they special was Cribs.
Yeah.
All right. What's on you, Shooter?
It was so many people you could throw in this joint, man. At number 5, I'm gonna go with Sam Bradford.
Dang.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of injuries, but his stats.
That bank account wasn't a bust.
How about that? Say his agent was the GOAT, though. His agent was like that. His agent got him paid wherever he went. He got paid wherever he went.
But you look at his stats, you're like, injuries really derailed him. So.
He was really Mr. Glass.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I don't consider him a bust just because
I do
because he kept getting hurt. Boy was
to me, anybody that plays with Jeff Fisher, bro, I praise you, bro.
I'm about to say because he was mid with the Rams, and when he did get to play, he was mid with the Eagles.
When he played, he was good though. That's the
no, he wasn't.
Every chance I get to dog Jeff Fisher, I do. Every single time.
He was mid with the Cardinals.
Fisher is terrible.
Bro, the only quarterback who ever did Jeff Fisher anything good for was Eddie Jordan and Steve McNair. Everybody else
terrible.
Everybody else terrible.
Number 4, I'm gonna go with Tavon Austin. Tavon Austin was supposed to be the next, like he was supposed to be better than Deshaun Jackson. He was supposed to be him 2.0. He was supposed to be better than him, and he wasn't even close. He was a top 10 pick. He was like the 8th pick in the draft when the Rams took him.
Yeah.
Number 3. I'm going with Johnny Football for sure because he had a lot of hype. Even though, me personally, I knew he wasn't going to be good. But
all quarterbacks.
you know, Fiambe, y'all was going to take Johnny Football. Jerry Jones said he was going to take him. He wanted the money sign.
That's the one time that I appreciate Stephen Jones.
It was one of their offensive linemen. I think it was Travis Frederick or one. It was one of them that pick ended up being.
We ended up going Zach Martin.
Zach Martin.
That was a hell of a pick.
Y'all got saved with that one.
Yeah, did.
And that was the pick that the Giants wanted.
And I know everybody, of course, Ryan Leaf and Jamarcus Russell. I'm going to switch mine up a little bit. I'm going to go with a personal favorite of ours, Coach, a person that went to our school, Mr. Mike Williams. He was a bust.
I don't think Mike was a bust.
Yes, he was.
Here's why I don't think Mike was a bust. Because I think him having to sit out a year, if he came right out of college and was able to play, and that's what happened, I would agree with you. But him having to sit out a year, that's why I don't call him a bust. He had to sit out, bro. We don't know what Mike could have been if he would have came out and been able to play right off the bat.
Yeah. He still went in the first round, though. Without sitting out a year.
Coach, Vinny said best ability is availability. That's a bust.
Yeah, Sam Bradford was a bust. I ain't trying to hear that.
What I'm saying though is that he wasn't able to play. It wasn't like because he got an agent in the league.
Did he also go to Detroit?
For sure.
Yeah, because the league said he couldn't play.
He was a top 10 pick, Chef.
Yeah, I remember that.
Out of the league.
I remember that.
So that's the only reason why I don't call Mike a bust, because they kept him out of the league and he couldn't go back to college because he already got an agent. He was in that Maurice Clarett thing.
Yeah, he was. He was trying to do what Clarett did, and it messed him up.
I got a 5B. I got Sammy Watkins in my 5B.
He was a bust too. And I'm gonna go with this person.
Didn't he end up with a chip?
Let me get Hab's last one, y'all.
Yeah, this last person is because we should have never drafted him in the first place.
Oh.
And it burnt me out when I seen John Lynch make this pick. Solomon Thomas.
I knew that was coming. I knew it.
He should have never been the third.
Is that the pick you talk about where the draft was in Philly?
In Philly, and I was
Who was the next picks after Solomon Thomas? Because he was like third pick.
Mahomes and Watson was in that draft.
Yes.
I was one of the people that wanted Watson at 3.
I was
and y'all needed a quarterback at that time.
And we needed a quarterback in that draft, and we took Solomon Thomas.
A lot of people were shocked about that.
Out of Oregon.
Where does Trey Lance end up on your list?
He's not on our team no more, so.
The story has to be written.
It still has to be written.
Yeah,
I can't say too much about him. But yeah, Mariah, Solomon Thomas, G, you out of pocket.
Yeah,
I mean, but for where Trey Lance was picked and what's going on with him, he could be considered.
I mean, he would consider to be a bust. He went top 3. He could be there. I think Solomon Thomas more though because.
Oh yeah, Solomon Thomas for sure.
That pick pissed me off, man.
Hey, y'all love y'all Oregon defensive tackles. I swear to God.
For real, y'all had a little run on them.
Solomon Thomas,
but Solomon Thomas came from Stanford. That was a John Lynch
that's right.
Stanford type of thing.
He was Stanford guy.
Yeah, he is. John Lynch is Stanford guy, so he was trying to show some Stanford love. I'm like, bro, Deshaun Watson is right there. You take Solomon Thomas? Like, what the hell is we doing? I was mad as hell. We had to deal with Brian Hoyer. Pissed me off. That's my 5, man.
I don't have a top 5. I'll let y'all handle it.
Why don't you?
Johnny Football is on my list. Tim Tebow's not a bust. Praise the Lord. He's not a bust.
Well, I don't consider him a bust.
Oh, Corey Davis.
My thing.
Wow.
Wait, let me get some. What the comments are saying. My bad.
Corey
Isn't
he still trying to come back?
Yeah, he's still trying to come back.
Yeah. Corey Davis is a bust for sure. Absolutely.
My thing with to be considered a bust, you got to go top 10. And
yeah.
So I don't consider
and that's how I look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go top 10.
Shout out to my boy Chance Womack who went to the Titans. He a bust. Love him though.
He was a bust too.
Francois says Christian Hackenberg, Christian Ponder.
Christian Hackenberg, did he go second round?
Yeah, he didn't go first round.
But I remember the hype around him. The hype around him was crazy though, because people thought like he was gonna bring back Penn State. He was gonna bring back
high school. I don't know what happened at Penn State. He was good in high school. I remember.
Bro. He was
one good year at Penn State.
He was Jared Goff's class. Christian
Josh
Ponder,
Rosen is definitely correct. Josh Rosen is correct.
That boy said y'all
Christian
gonna
Ponder is correct.
Christian Ponder never thought he was good at college.
I never thought Christian Ponder was
good.
good.
It was a huge reach.
That was a huge reach.
To me, for Christian Ponder, I just thought he was an upgrade to Chris Ricks. Like, he's just a little bit better than him.
Jimmy Clausen wasn't a first-round pick, but I feel you, though. Jimmy Clausen had a lot of hype coming out, too.
He had a lot.
Oh, man. Him and Matt Barkley were supposed to be the new
Peyton Manning. We forgot another one, Coach. The Heisman winner, Matt Leinart. He was one, too.
Yeah, Matt Leinart, Vince Young, for sure.
Oh, yeah, that whole
Vince Young.
That whole class.
Here's the thing, though. I didn't mention Vince Young because I just felt like he was infected by the stench of Jeff Fisher. But he still couldn't went to another team.
He still couldn't replays, though.
Yeah, but I feel like if he went to another team with a better coach,
if he would have went to the Texans like he thought he was, I think his career ends up a little different.
Yeah, I think he had the Jeff Fisher virus. I don't blame him on that.
You know what? I can't let y'all go with this Jeff Fisher virus, man. I can't let y'all do this because there was some players that was actually good under Jeff Fisher.
Like
they in spite of Jeff Fisher. You meant in spite of Jeff Fisher.
We said Steve McNair and Eddie George already.
In spite of Jeff.
What about Todd Gurley? He was good under Jeff Fisher.
In spite of
but we knew Todd Gurley would have been good anywhere.
Exactly.
That's true. That was my dog. That's true.
Todd Gurley. We just didn't know how long his knees was gonna hold up when he got to the
league. But you knew he was gonna be.
We were like, he used Todd Gurley like he used Eddie George in Tennessee.
He did.
Run this ball.
He did. That's one player I was really like upset that his career didn't pan out because I was a huge fan of Todd Gurley coming out of Georgia.
Right. He almost could have had he literally could have had like a Terrell Davis type of career because it was so short, but it was so dynamic.
It was so dynamic. I'm like,
all right, y'all. I gotta treat this like Spaces. We gotta move on. Actually, I gotta treat this better than Spaces. This is not a space. We gotta move on. We gotta transition. Y'all, that was a good top 5, but in honor of the NFL draft, you know what I'm saying? 3 days away, finally. Good top 5, y'all. Appreciate that. Listen, make sure that you like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're gonna make sure that y'all can do this. You know, put y'all's @ in the comments so folks can follow you, follow your brand, Gridiron Bellies, Tristan. You know, have Lou. I mean, I guess y'all could put y'all @ in the comments. Me too.
They know.
Yeah, just make sure that y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you're following the Twitter, the Instagram, the TikTok. Even though I don't know how much longer TikTok is even going to be around at this point, just throw us a follow on there anyway. Get you some Sports After Dark merchandise. The link tree is in the bio where you can find that. You can find all of our our current videos, our older videos on that link tree. Is just you can get to wherever you need to be on the link tree is in every bio for every page. So make sure that you tap into that. Listen, as I mentioned, y'all, it's NFL draft time. You know, are y'all tired of seeing mock drafts? I said at the beginning of the show, I'm tired of saying. I mean, literally.
Yeah, I'm over it.
My folks down in Dallas, like the content creators down there, they were making mock drafts the next day after we lost. So I've been seeing mock drafts since January. Okay, it's April. I'm over it. I'm tired of seeing it. But we're gonna talk some NFL draft, y'all. We're gonna talk who y'all want for y'all team as a pick. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some potential shakeups. But let's get into it. Let's start there. I want to know from each of y'all. We all have different teams on this screen, I believe. Yeah. We're all different. Great. Who do you want your team to draft? And I need to know why. Why? What value would this person be? Dallas has the 24th pick, I believe. Some of y'all might not even have a number 1 pick, a first round pick, I mean. But whoever you would like for your team to grab as their first pick, I need that, and I'm coming to you first, Lisa. What's y'all pick?
We've picked 15.
With the number 15 pick in this year's NFL draft, the Indianapolis Colts select
Shit.
I hope Roger Goodell don't say that.
Irsay Mike.
Yeah, Irsay Mike. Let's see. I'm going Brian Thomas Jr.
I like that.
The receiver out of LSU.
Okay. All right. Okay. So y'all going receiver. That would be a great pickup for
Anthony Richardson.
Right. Okay.
Comeback player of the year.
Hey, who y'all other wide receiver?
Michael Pittman Jr.
Pittman. That's who it is. Pittman. Okay. All right. I'm coming to you, Coach. What's y'all pick? Wait. Let me have them. Who y'all pick? Who y'all pick, Coach? You gotta unmute yourself. Yeah, I can't unmute you.
Oh man, not again.
Oh man. There we go.
Yeah, who y'all pick?
Hey, so look.
Y'all got number 5, right?
Yeah, we got number 5. We have a trade with the Minnesota Vikings. The Chargers have traded the number 5 pick with the Minnesota Vikings for their 11th pick and their 23rd pick and next year's 2nd round pick. Yeah. And
okay.
At 11, we will take Byron Murphy, D tackle from Texas.
I don't know. It's probably a mixed crowd reaction. Okay, all right. So y'all are gonna trade back.
Yeah, I think that's our best. That's our best bet is a trade back right now. I think that we need to gather more picks and be able to build out this offensive line a little bit better. And so that's going to be kind of our best bet. We also have to fill out that D tackle position because our linebackers struggle heavily. And this is not a deep linebacker draft, so it's going to be best that that we fill our front 7 with a Harbaugh type team. With Harbaugh, he's going to fill out the trenches first. I don't know. Like Harbaugh's teams have always been filled out in the trenches first, and then everything else around it. As you can see, we've tried to grab everything from the Ravens so far, which I'm not a big fan of, but that's kind of the way we went. So we can kind of get the show on the road a little bit, but definitely the trenches are gonna have to go first.
Okay, all right, Brink. Who's your team?
The Raiders.
Oh, that's right, the Raiders.
The Raiders.
That's my bad. All right, I'm coming to you. With the 13th pick in this year's NFL draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select.
Look, we trading up.
Oh, there is a trade.
I'm hoping. Hey, if Coach can trade up, I can trade up. All right? It's the AFC West thing. You know what I'm saying? We're making a way.
But all the quarterbacks are gone.
Nah, but hopefully by that point. Nah, if everything worked out great, it would be great if Jaden is available at 3 and we can somehow get up to 3. It's most likely not going to happen.
Why you shaking your head, Tristan?
Now y'all can get Drake May, man.
Put up with DG.
Rumors is they drafted McCarthy.
Hey, national champion JJ McCarthy. Let's go.
Hey, AB, put up with DG said.
So you would want JJ McCarthy as y'all quarterback?
I would take him. Hey, DG. Look, man.
DG said Raiders and Chargers is trash.
Hey, nobody asked you.
I can't even say nothing. That's insane.
Go spin some records. Let's go spin some records somewhere. All right?
Hey, told him shut his ass up and go spin some records.
Yeah, that's all you do. That's all you do.
Stick to drums, DG. Stick to drums.
That's crazy.
But no, at 13, I would love for it to be Talise Fuaga, right tackle from Oregon State. We need somebody who's able to hold that side down. Our right side was pretty much trash last year, and he's got the right type of mindset for an Antonio Pierce coach team. So that would be my pick at 13.
Okay. I ain't gonna say nothing about JJ McCarthy. I'm gonna just go ahead. You on mute?
Right.
You on mute, Ashley?
Yeah.
Damn, I got to yell again. With the 31st pick in this year's NFL draft, the San Francisco 49ers select.
I don't give a damn because I don't even want to talk about the Niners right now.
Not at even 31.
I don't want to talk about them at 31, 62. I don't give a damn.
They're taking the blue sofa from Bob's Furniture because that's where they'll be sitting at the end of the year.
There we go.
I'll say this. So since we can talk trades, you know.
No, brother. Here we go.
Hey, blame coach. Blame bring this on these. This their fault. If we were to trade Brandon Ayuk, even though I don't think we will, and we trade him to the Chargers, I want Troy Fautanu.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Trade him to the Chargers.
I mean, the Jags. I'm tripping. We trade him to the Chargers. We need Malik Neighbors. But, however, if we were to trade him to the Jags, I'll take Troy Fautanu from Washington. Where we're staying at now, at 31, Ladd McConkey wouldn't be a bad pick from Georgia. I wouldn't be mad at that pick. I don't even know what to tell y'all. I don't.
You don't think you guys will address the right tackle position?
Not at 31. We won't. Maybe in the second round. I don't think at 31. I think at 31 we'll take the best player available. That may be a receiver again. I'm trying to tell people don't be surprised if we take another receiver because that could be an option. I don't know. Like, only way I can see us taking an offensive lineman is if we trade Brandon Ayuk, especially in the first round, because who they got is mock 2 at 31. I don't think he's a first round pick. I think he's a second or a third round pick from Washington. So I don't.
With the lineman?
Rosengarten.
Yeah, Rosengarten. He's not a first round pick. He's not a first round pick. I think he's like a second or a third round pick. And if we were to take him at 31, nobody in our fan base will be happy with that pick. Like, there's not a soul to be. Huh?
What about Jordan Morgan?
Jordan Morgan? I don't know if he's first round material. He's a good player. He's a solid player, but I don't think he's first round material. I think at where we at right there, that's a best player available type of a pick. And then we make our other picks in the later rounds. But I'm sorry, y'all. I really don't. I'm still stung from February. I ain't even in the mindset to talk about the Niners.
How? You 3 days away.
I know. And I ain't even excited about this draft at all. Normally I'm excited about the NFL draft. I'm not.
Yeah, because y'all go all in every year and coming up short.
You throwing a lot of shots for somebody that's wild core Warriors. You throwing a lot of shots over there.
I don't know. Do. With the third pick in this year's NFL draft, the Washington Commanders select.
They got the second pick.
Second pick of the NFL draft, the Washington Commanders select.
Listen, it's Jaden Daniels. It's not even like a thought to. There's nothing. There's nothing to think about here. It's Jaden Daniels, and honestly, there's 2 words I could say. 2 words, 1 name for the reason. Cliff Kingsbury. That's the kind of quarterback he's always had that he loves to use in his offense. Drake May is going to be too much of a project. Washington ain't going to be patient with that. They need someone that can come in. He, even if he has some struggles, but can come in and quickly pick this up. Drake May is not that. Drake May is a project. You got to sit Drake May for a year and let him develop. There's nobody else outside of Caleb Williams that has the skill set for Cliff Kingsbury's offense in this draft. Not even JJ. And I know JJ's an underrated athlete. Not even JJ. The Cliff Kingsbury wants Jaden Daniels. That's the pick. There's no other pick to make. Early on, I used to think, well, maybe they could trade down because I was a fan of Michael Penix Jr. I was thinking maybe they trade down and see if we can get him somewhere, but pick up some other assets. But as it kept going, kept looking at the situation, I'm like, no, it has to be him at number 2.
I'm with you on the Drake May. I don't know why people's sold on him. I don't see it.
I hate Drake May.
I haven't seen it even 2 years ago.
He hates Drake May.
Hey, he's not the only one. Majority of us up here don't think Drake May.
Yeah, I never saw what everybody else was seeing with Drake May. I've never seen it. Even the last 2 years, people was giving all gas in him, and I'm like, I don't see it. He give off Mitchell Trubisky. That's what he give off. He give off Mitchell Trubisky all over again.
So that's the thing. So his floor, I think his floor is like Mitchell Trubisky, but the ceiling they think is Justin Herbert.
Hell no.
And I'm like,
how the hell they see that?
Wait, Drake May, y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Justin Herbert?
Oh, yeah, they've been trying to compare him to Herbert.
To Justin Herbert?
Sometimes Burrow.
And
like
Joe Burrow?
Yeah, no, I've seen articles where they try to compare him to all those guys, bro.
And I said, no. The thing with Justin Herbert was in a system that didn't let him use all of his powers per se.
That's
like Oregon didn't unleash him the way he really needed to be. So that's why people didn't really know. They weren't sure about Justin Herbert, but they were like, man, let's just take a shot. You know, try to like take a shot, and then you saw what he did. So Drake May ain't that
at all.
It's inconsistent. He didn't play big time schools to really challenge him as far as defenses. They just see 6'4" with a big arm, and they're like, "Oh, he's going to be great." I think J.J. McCarthy is better than him.
Facts.
Can I be honest about J.J. McCarthy?
Oh God.
And I think Michael Penix Jr. is highly underrated. But go ahead.
This man,
hear what you say.
Hold on, before he be honest. This man, y'all don't get it. Listen, Vinny got a question for you, Tristan. He said, why can't Washington draft a project? Are they contenders this year?
It's not so much about being contenders, but everyone and their mama know that Washington has been in like quarterback hell for ever. And to have an opportunity to have a number 2 pick with new ownership, an actual GM, new head coach, all that, and you do have a young, talented skill set in offensively. You cannot tell those guys, Terry McLaurin, that's going to be up for contract, another contract extension. Dotson, that's going to be looking at a contract. All these young offensive weapons. You cannot look at them and say, "Hey, we're bringing in a whole new regime, but we're gonna do a project work on a QB." It's not like Green Bay when they come off of Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer. It's not like Atlanta when they've had Matt Ryan for ever and a day. Then now they could take time and say, "Hey guys, give us a chance to figure it out." Just like New England, give us a chance to figure it out. We're coming from Tom Brady. Give us a chance to figure it out. We don't have that kind of lineage of QB. You gotta hit, and this is probably going to be arguably probably the last rich QB class probably for the next 2 years until like Arch Manning and them kids come out. So you gotta hit it here. There's no time to wait other than now. So they can't afford to sit and just say we'll trade down, build a team, and have Marcus Mariota trotting him out there saying he's going to be the starter. That's not going to go well with the fans at all. So it's got to be Jaden.
Yeah, I know we talking football, but this boy Maxey is playing out his mind right now. I'm sorry. I keep looking over at the screen. He going crazy.
Tristan said, "Let me go check my parlay." Damn.
He going crazy. He got like 30 and 12. He going crazy. Can I be honest about J.J. McCarthy? He don't remind y'all of A.J. McCarron?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He don't give up A.J. McCarron, y'all?
No.
Come on, Tristan. Come on.
No.
Nah, they're two different styles of quarterback.
I'm not talking about from a talent aspect. I'm just talking from just how they are. Is this the person, the player,
like
the aura of them? He don't give off AJ McCarron.
No.
All right.
I guess it don't really matter if y'all are saying his skill ain't like AJ McCarron.
No,
I see why you got there. I see how you got there, but I see how you can make the similarity, but I don't think it's there, bro. I'm be honest. I don't think it's there.
You don't think he's gonna be an AJ McCarron?
No, not at all. Because the thing about him is, the one thing we're wondering is what we knew about AJ is he couldn't throw the ball. We knew AJ wasn't gonna be. He could not throw the ball. So what we knew about him. We don't know what JJ's going to be. We don't know what Jay. We don't know because the thing about it is like, and listen. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he should be as highly touted as they're putting him in that top 10 area
at all.
I don't think JJ should be there because I'm a person that they say, oh well, he never had the opportunity. He didn't have an opportunity. No, he had opportunity to throw the ball. They took the ball out of his hands. He had an opportunity because he was a starting quarterback on the field. They took the ball out of his hands and said, we're better doing this than you throwing the football. I understand, but AJ was terrible, bro. AJ McCarron was terrible.
But like, they didn't take the ball out of his hands necessarily because of him. But that's just how Harbaugh wants to play the game, and that's how he constructed that team.
But that's the thing that's scary is because you have all these draft analysis and saying that he is in this certain tier. And I'm like, if I ain't see it, regardless if it's because that's how Jim Harbaugh wanted to play it or whatever, if I ain't see it, you're not about to tell me if I didn't watch him do that in college, that all of a sudden he's going to do that in the NFL. And I'm sorry, if your QB is that talented, you're not about to put a leash on that. If your QB is that dude, I don't care what system you're running, you're going to give him an opportunity to show you why he that dude.
I mean, not necessarily.
But Jim's that stubborn. And I was
gonna say not necessarily.
He didn't do that with Andrew Luck.
If one thing is working, for you, then you're gonna stick with what's working. Like them running the ball and playing lights out defense, that worked for them. That won them games. That's what JJ made throws when he needed to make throws.
Yeah,
like that's the thing. And I mean, also part of the reason where like his stats, and I'm not saying he should be in the top 10 or whatever, but part of the reason his stats aren't like crazy is because he also set a lot in the second half just because they were beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, they were smoking everybody out.
So like he was sitting a lot. And then so like it's a thing where you get up quick, you ain't gotta throw the ball no more. You just run the ball down their throat. And then you sit on the bench for the whole second half.
I mean, we ran the ball like 26 times in a row against Penn State.
It's kind of like with Lamar Jackson, the year, what was it? The year he won the MVP, where they were blowing folks out and he was sitting the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah,
that's kind of what was going on with JJ at Michigan.
Then he said not too much on AJ McCarron. Not too much on AJ McCarron. I'm trying to tell him, Benny, because AJ McCarron, he was, you know what I mean? He won a lot of titles. He won like 3 national titles at Bama. He won like 3 Jones.
He did. But I just feel like the fear I have in my mind is with JJ. When you say that with JJ, but you're putting JJ in the realm of, oh, he's in that, like, I look at tiers. So if it's Caleb and Jaden in one tier, and I guess Drake may because everybody's saying it. So let's just say those 3 in that tier. You're saying that JJ McCarthy is right there. That's what I'm hearing.
No, but I don't believe he's in that tier.
But I don't believe he's in that tier.
I don't believe he's in that tier either.
But I don't compare him to
AJ. He's set up at this point. And I told Coach and Chef back in like November and December, like, JJ's going first round. He may go top half of first round. He should not, because most likely it means he has to play earlier than he needs to.
And play for a team that don't got the necessary weapons for him to succeed.
That's not necessary because if he goes to Minnesota, he has weapons.
But Minnesota, but that's what I'm saying. I talked to Ashley about this earlier. I said Minnesota would be a look for JJ, and it would work for him because of what they got. That would definitely work for him.
I disagree because while they do have the receivers, they don't have the run game.
They don't.
The one thing that JJ was always able to lean on is the run game.
It was Blake Corum and them. He was able to lean on Robinson and Corum.
Right. So the questions still become, can you throw the ball? And you're asking him now to say, we don't have a run game, so we're gonna have to throw the ball 35 times a game.
Didn't they just sign Aaron Jones?
You don't want JJ.
Oh, Did they sign Aaron Jones? Got Aaron Jones.
He's the Vikings?
Yeah, he's the Vikings.
Yes.
Then
I forgot they got Aaron Jones, so they do got a run game.
That's what you got to lean. That's what you got to lean to. You're gonna have to lean. You don't want JJ having to throw the ball 35 times a game. It's too much. And like I said, if we're not talking about the top 10, top 15, him in the first round, then it's not a discussion, right? If they say JJ's going the late back half of the first round, early second round, I don't think anybody cares.
I honestly thought JJ might have gone to the Broncos before they did the trade for Zach Wilson. And not saying that Zach Wilson's going to start. I'm saying that I think they'll probably be a little more patient as far as when to draft another QB because they got Zach Wilson.
Right.
They're going to get one, but they're going to be more patient now. If they didn't do that, I thought JJ was going to go to them. I thought they would have tried to make a move to get him.
That makes sense.
With the 24th pick in the NFL draft, the Dallas Cowboys select. I personally believe that we need to address the offensive line. Okay, I feel like it's not about BPA. We need to address the offensive line. Losing Tyron was a big deal. Huge deal, in my opinion. It was time, but whatever. So I'm gonna go with. I'm hearing a lot about Mims, Amarius Mims from Georgia. I think he has the potential to really develop in Dallas. This is the kind of things that I'm seeing. Look at Chef. What the?
Yo, this Knicks game is crazy.
Yeah.
The Knicks just won.
I said they must have.
They got a chance to win.
Yeah.
Yo, that last possession was insane. I don't know if y'all was watching my facial expressions. I'm watching the whole
time. My TV. I can't see.
Jalen Brunson hit a 3. Then the Sixers turned the ball over. Then DiVincenzo hit another 3.
Oh my. Chef going up. But yes, I think the Cowboys should go offensive tackle. That should be their number one priority. Again, letting Tyron walk. I'm not necessarily mad at that. I think Tyron should have been gone a few seasons ago. Y'all have heard me be very vocal on that. But you know, I'm hearing a lot about Mims. And if I know listen, here's the deal. This is what I do know about Dallas. They can coach players up. You know what I'm saying? They do a pretty good job where these guys may come out of the draft and not be all of that. Minus Mozzie still got some work. You know what I'm saying? Mozzie.
I was about to ask you about him.
Right, relax. I know that's why I addressed it because I knew you was about to say something about Mozzie. Okay, calm down. But Tyler Smith ended up being damn good.
He is good.
But they coached Tyler Smith up pretty good. And I think the same thing happened with Amarius Mims. I think I'm pronouncing his name right, Amarius Mims. So I like that for 24. I like that. With the number 6 pick in this year's draft, the New York Giants select.
I think we take Malik Neighbors.
Oh my God! Don't waste that man's career there.
What you mean? We've never raced a receiver's career.
My bad.
They haven't.
Oh my God!
I don't have a quarterback.
I'm about to say who's gonna throw him the ball?
Daniel Jones.
Here go that NFC East. Here it goes.
Hey, what's so funny? Hey, Daniel Jones to beat Washington his whole career.
Unfortunately,
his best numbers are against Washington.
He said, unfortunately.
Oh boy!
Mr. said I can't even argue.
Mr. said I can't even argue with you.
My team, baby, let's go. My team is the reason that he got paid. He's part of the reason he got paid.
Shop, hurry up. Who else? Wait, why? Why y'all going? Why y'all?
I mean, I don't
feel like y'all should waste that man's talent.
First of all, we don't never waste a receiver's talent that we draft.
Because y'all usually got a decent quarterback.
I mean, yeah, but that's cool. We still got a decent quarterback. We just got to fix the O-line.
Let me ask you a question.
Hey, that black man blocked that ball. That black man Hartenstein blocked that ball.
Can I ask you a question? Why
I just feel like the quarterbacks are going to be gone.
By 6?
If Drake May falls to us, I think we take Drake May.
I was about to ask you why not take a quarterback, but I don't think all the quarterbacks are going to be gone. That's it.
I rather because we've heard a lot of trades because there's a possible trade. The trade I want to happen that's been floating around with the Broncos, I want that to happen so much, but I know it's not probably going to happen. But if Drake May's there and like the Patriots trade back. And a lot of things happen. I think we take Drake May at 6. But if not, we take the best receiver available. Let's go. Game over. 104, 101. Pack them up.
Hey, listen.
You don't want Bo Nick?
Hell no.
You know what's so funny?
Hell no.
I'm not taking Bo Nix in the first.
He better than okay. First of all, don't say hell no like that.
He better than who?
Bo might be better than Daniel.
Can I say this?
Bro, y'all gotta
don't
stop
say hell
it.
no when it comes to the Giants because anybody's better than Daniel Jones.
Bo is not better than Daniel Jones. Stop
crazy.
it. No, he's not.
I like, trust me, how I want my draft to go, I wouldn't mind getting Spencer in the 3rd or the
Rattler?
2nd. Yeah. Spencer Rattler gonna be surprised. Watch.
He gonna be Jay Cutler. He gonna be Jay Cutler all over again.
He's not even like that. That's the crazy part.
Jay Cutler was good. He just didn't care about football.
Spencer Rattler look like he don't care about football.
Nah, he's grown up a lot since Oklahoma.
He's grown up a lot since them.
Spencer Rattler is going to be a career backup.
But
he is, though. Tristan, he is. Like,
listen,
all right.
Hey, listen,
come on, bro.
Spencer has grown up a lot.
Right.
Since,
and when Spencer
Oklahoma.
turns out to be better than y'all think he is, I don't want to say.
Hey, one thing about me, y'all all know me. If a person turned out to be different, I'll give them their flowers like I did with C.J. Stroud. But I don't believe in Spencer Rattler. I don't.
I've strongly disliked. I mean, they're the same color. How is he the albino Ritter? They're the same color. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yo, Lou, you a clown.
Hey, we have a question for you about your pick.
Ritter, bro, Spencer Rattler had way better QB arm talent than Ritter did coming out of college.
Yeah.
Like
my thing is, I didn't like Ritter. Like I never liked Ritter.
Yeah, I was never a fan of Ritter.
It's on my Twitter. Like I've said,
but I just feel like
he's grown up since.
I just feel like if the quarterbacks are gone, I mean, I don't want to take JJ at 6 or Drake. I don't. I'd rather get a receiver, and if Penix is still in that range of like late 20s to early 30s, I think we use our picks to trade up and get Penix.
See, I ain't mad at that. It's rumors of y'all trading up. It's rumors of y'all trying to get where the Pats at though, Chef.
Stay right there.
I guess that means. But that's
stay right there. Stay right there.
Because I mean, that's to get Drake made. That's to get
Stay right
Drake.
there, Chef. Stay right there, Chef. Because I see what you're going. Stay right there. But go ahead. What you gotta ask me? For you.
You don't worry about the injury history of Amarius Mims. He's already had a tightrope surgery doing in college. He's also missed multiple games already. Like you know that. So I mean, multiple ankle injuries already. Y'all. I mean, I don't know. I'm just questioning.
It's an obvious concern because that's just like the name of the game with our offensive line in general. We are like a carousel because of injuries.
Y'all wouldn't want to take Morgan out of Arizona. I think he's a better. Morgan. I think he'll be better for y'all at right tackle.
I'll say this. I think one of the things that does just
the kid from BYU.
This guy is massive. You know what I'm saying? And I've been so adamant about Dallas getting back to big, physical, big players on both sides of the ball. You know what I'm saying? So but yes, Coach, to answer your question, the injury history, it does concern me. It does concern me, right? But I mean, he got potential. He has upside. You know what I'm saying? And maybe Moses, like you said, Chef.
Morgan.
If Mims is there, me kind of knowing my front office a bit, I don't think they really care too much.
I mean, y'all don't really pass up on. And one thing about boys, they don't pass up on a lot of Big 12 players.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't. So
I don't think that
or SEC guys.
For sure, I don't think that the injury history would matter. That's just me.
Like if Tyler Guyton is there, I know off rip Jerry them pulling the trigger.
Yeah, I think that's.
Guyton might be there.
Guyton has been floating around for sure.
Guyton definitely might be there at 24, but yeah, with us, I think we take best receiver. If Penix is there, like around late 20s, early 30s, I think we use one of our picks, trade up, draft Penix, and then I just hope. I really want the Broncos trade that's been floating around.
That's what I was about to say. Could there be a potential shakeup in the draft? So let's assume that.
Well, remember the Falcons might lose their 8th pick.
Hold on. Let's assume Caleb go number 1, right?
Yeah.
We got the Commanders at 2, and then we got the Pats at 3.
I think the Pats.
Do we all agree that the Commanders are going to stay there? They're going to stay at 2.
I think the Commanders stay at 2. I don't think they move.
I think the
Frank,
next 3. No? I think the next 3. I think the next 3 picks either trade back.
Wait a minute, Brink. Did you say that the Commanders are standing there?
Look, I'm not gonna say there's a guarantee for anything until the pick is in.
Yeah.
You know, because
I mean, Adam Peters said that there was no reason to move from the 2 when he was asked.
And I believe Adam Peters.
But that just means I haven't got good enough reason as of yet.
But Brink, my only thing is the only reason why I don't think they move from 2 is, and honestly, it has nothing to do with football. Is you got to sell this team now. You need a face of this team. You have to have a face.
It's been too long. It's been too long.
I agree.
Yeah, but
let's assume they stay at 2. Can y'all see the Patriots shaking it up and trading?
Yeah,
absolutely. That's what they do.
I think
trading back where? Because
to the Vikings.
They can still trade back.
I think the Vikings want to do
in this round still and get a quarterback because they need a quarterback.
The Vikings.
They do.
I think the Vikings do it, and then of course the Vikings gonna have to give up 11, 23, and next year's first, and probably some more.
Okay.
So they're moving up from 11 to 3. It's a lot. And then remember, say they stay. There's a rumor that let's say they can't get the deal done with the Minnesota Vikings. Okay, say they take JJ at 4 and they trade with Marvin, because then I heard the Cardinals would trade back up to 5 with the Chargers and give the Chargers 11 and 23 to get Marvin back. So there's a lot that can happen. Remember, also Falcons, if they get punished.
Let's say that the Patriots trade back and let's say with Minnesota. So they'll get 11 and 23.
11 and 23.
What quarterback do y'all think will still be there at 11?
Penix
will still be there.
Okay, y'all
think Penix or Bo?
Penix, Bo Nix.
And would that be a good look for Mayo being a new head coach in New England? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think it gets them the assets they need. I mean, you're gonna have to really, if you feel like Bo Nix is the guy or Penix is the guy, you make sure you gotta have the O-line and the weapons surrounding him.
Please don't take Bo Nix in the first round, dog.
It's gonna be so bad.
That's gonna be the worst thing New England could ever do if they take him with that pick.
I can see more likely Denver. I see more likely Denver. I see him more. I see Bo Nix as a Denver prospect. I do too. I see him as a Sean Payton kind of guy.
Now I'm with y'all on Michael Penix. I'm with y'all on them trading back and then getting Michael Penix. I'm with y'all there. But Bo Nix, come on.
Yeah, but if they take Penix, it might be too dark and too dark.
Well, and the other side of that,
they thought about it. Hey, Lou, what you trying to say? Lou, might be too much color.
Black head coach, black quarterback. It might be too much for them.
Maybe Minnesota because
they might not handle that one.
A little too much flavor.
Too much flavor, but they might not handle that one.
And then maybe Minnesota probably already knew that Penix was going to go up the draft board, so they're like, I'm gonna stay at 11. Get my defensive tackle or defensive player and draft Penix at 23. That's why they traded with the Texans. Just to secure their quarterback. Because think about it. Michael Penix thrown in the dome to Addison, Hockenson, and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, that would be nasty.
That is good.
I like Penix with the Vikings for sure.
So here's the thing too, though. We talk about a draft shakeup, right? But honestly, the draft shakeup could be somebody who doesn't get a pick. What if they strip Atlanta of that 8th pick?
That's what I'm saying.
That could be one.
I honestly don't know if they do that this early to the draft. I think it might be.
They said it though. They were just talking about it today.
Yeah, that Atlanta might give up that pick.
They have to give up because they already talking about they might have to punish the Eagles. They don't know what they're gonna do, but they said it's a possibility that the Falcons might have to give up that pick.
I thought it was the second pick, not the first round though.
With the Kirk Cousins thing, I don't know. They said
because Miami had to give up first rounder, so it wouldn't surprise
Miami had to give up a first rounder.
Exactly.
It would not surprise me.
I ain't gonna lie. I would like Penix. I would like Penix in Minnesota. I ain't even gonna cap.
Penix in Minnesota would be nasty.
I would love
Penix in Minnesota with Addison and Jettis.
And Hawkinson and Aaron Jones.
Yeah, what?
Oh my
I would
God.
love Penix if he go there.
And they already got the right tackle already set up in there.
Exactly.
I think that's the perfect situation for him.
That's who I want. I'm so mad at Gettleman for that draft.
You disagree, Brink? Why you disagree?
Yeah, he looked better in silver and black.
He just
hell no, Brink. No, he don't.
Stop it, Brink. Come on, Brink.
Hell no.
We don't want to waste that man's career there either. Come on, man.
Nah, Brink. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got Adams and the rest of the crew.
That's it.
Nah, you can't forget about Crosby, bro. Don't do Crosby like that, bro.
I'm talking about offensively.
Oh,
I ain't talking
offensively?
about
Okay,
defensively. I'm talking about offensively.
They got Jacoby. Jacoby Myers is straight.
Come on, man.
Bro, y'all got Gardner Minshew. Y'all gonna be all right.
I'm okay with that. I am okay with that.
That's crazy. Like Gardner just wasn't.
I'm really just honestly. I'm really
ain't on my team no more.
The one thing I'm waiting for right now.
Lou happy as hell. Gardner Minshew.
The one thing I'm waiting for right now is I'm waiting for this boy Darren Wallace to hurry up and retire so he can be a family man and make music. Like, get off my team, bro.
They don't want to play football no more.
They don't want to play football no more. Go support Kelsey Plum. She gonna win more chips than you. She gonna be a Hall of Famer. You not. Like, go support her. Do what you do.
Hey, listen. Y'all mentioned Jettis, Jordan Addison, top-notch receivers, right? 4 or 5 wide receivers are projected to be picked in the first round of this year.
It's gonna be like that Drake London. It's gonna be like that Drake London draft all over again.
Right? It's gonna probably be 5 receivers, easy.
Let me ask y'all a question. Can this class compete? Can this class compete with the best wide receiver classes in the NFL drafts in the past? Let's consider the 88 draft wide receiver.
I think this might be the best.
The 2001 class. You had some dogs in these 2 drafts. Can this class you talk about now? Let's just talk about the top 4. We talking about Marvin Harrison Jr. or off the head.
Roma Dunze,
Malik
Neighbors, Xavier Worthy,
Brian Thomas.
Brian Thomas. Don't sleep on Ladd McConkey either.
I think this entire class and just in general, from whether you got somebody in the first, second, third, or fourth, they're all gonna be good at some point in time. It just depends on what team they go to. Like,
talk about reaching potential. We're talking about reaching potential, right? So you're looking at this class. This class should be the best class we've ever seen.
Yeah, ever seen. It should
be.
You
look at potential. It should be because it's so deep and everybody is. You can look at guys like Javon Baker and find steals. You can look at guys like Chef's guy, Holy Cross.
Just like I know Steve Smith's that my guy.
You know what I'm saying? So you can look at guys
that Ricky.
Look at guys like Brendan Rice going deeper, going into like the third, probably fourth round.
Yeah, you got another McCaffrey pulling up in the league. Luke
McCaffrey.
Luke is nasty.
We might be looking at Luke. I'm gonna let y'all know. We definitely might.
I already know y'all. I already know Christian and y'all live right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So he's faster than his brother. So this draft.
Hold up, though, because I hear you talking about those folks, Coach. But Tristan, we was talking Santana Moss in 2001. Rod Gardner. Who else?
Reggie Wayne came out that year.
Chad Johnson was in that draft.
Who?
Yeah. Chad Johnson.
Chad Johnson was in that draft.
They had some. Did we say Steve Smith?
Yeah.
Steve Smith was in that draft.
Yeah.
He was a special teams guy.
But hold on, that's 3 receivers, right?
He wasn't a receiver.
Yeah.
He wasn't a receiver at that time, though.
I mean, hold on. He was a special team.
When he got drafted out of Utah, he wasn't.
All right, one mic, like the spaces.
But hold on, what I'm saying is that you listed, or you said 3 receivers from that 2001 draft.
I just threw out.
No, I know, but I'm saying there's really like 3 receivers.
He be on that energy. He be on it.
If you look at this draft, you got probably like 6 that may be like one of them ones.
For sure. Adonai Mitchell, Darian, that's a good one. Jaquan Jackson, that's a good one too, Vinny.
And the thing I like about this draft,
a lot of people are high on Leggett. They comparing him to like
DK and stuff.
DK and stuff like he's a freak. Like that boy.
And the thing I like about this draft is that you have a little bit of everything. Like, it ain't because like last year was like the slot guy. Like that's what you had the majority of. This draft, you got everything. X, Y, Z, fast, slow, route runner. You got everything.
And I'm gonna tell you what, it was so funny. A lot of people, we talk about Rome. People forgot McMillan was really was neck and neck with him until the injury, and he gonna fall like the 4th round.
Yeah,
you got Jalen Pope. You got Jalen Pope too, like
Pope, and
Pope like that.
That Washington like receiving
core was nasty.
All three of those guys could be 1A, 1Bs, or a good number 2 somewhere.
Well, yeah, because that receiving core is what hurt Michael Penix stock early on. Because everybody was like, bro, he got this like NASCAR receiving core. Like anybody. It
wasn't until McMillan went down that they started seeing.
If you really look at their numbers, they all didn't start producing until Michael Penix got there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the Joe Burrow. It's kind of like the Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, and Jamar Chase thing. Yeah. Like you saw guys that finally got their quarterback, and they just took off.
Is there any real possibility that Xavier Worthy can fall to the Chiefs?
Yes,
I hope.
Yes,
not.
There's a possibility.
I hope not, but I hope not.
I hope not, but there's a possibility.
Here's why. You have a deep offensive lineman, people that want to take O-line in the first round.
Yeah.
You got the top end receivers going to go early in the first round. You got quarterbacks that have to field early in the first round, right? So that's going to push that tier 2.
A lot of a lot of these edges that we
Niners, the Ravens, and the Chiefs. They're gonna
and a lot of these edges that we thought might go in the first, they might fall to the second.
We looking at Xavier Worthy too. Don't think we.
Everybody's looking at Xavier Worthy.
Don't think
we. Mitchell.
Hey,
the one thing that we did last night, just a little plug. We on Gridiron Bullies. We
shout out to Gridiron Bullies, man.
We did a 7-on-7 draft. We did a 7-on-7 draft. 7-on-7 draft.
Hey, heavy.
Hold on, Chef. Let me hit Coach because I can't hear him. Go ahead.
So, my bad. So we did a 7-on-7 draft, right? All we did was like you had a 7-on-7 team. You know what I mean? We had 2, but we did because of Brink. We had to give love to the O line and the D line. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely did that. That was pretty fun. And again, what it did was highlighted. But I brought it up because it highlighted how deep this receiver draft is, how deep the quarterback draft is. We had like 6 of us, and it was still we were all able to draft good teams, solid teams. And so those are up on the page on the Gridiron. It was up this morning. But yeah, it was still able to highlight, hey, we all got quarterbacks. I think Drake May was the only one not drafted. Honestly.
I don't blame him.
Spencer was drafted.
I'm such a hater. I don't blame him.
Man, I put Spencer. I don't care.
I don't blame him. Drake May is really not going to be what people think he's going to
be. Hey, look, I paired Spencer Rattler up with Dog. I got him Xavier Worthy or Rome.
Hey, look, check this out real quick. Because we're gonna be wrapping it in a few minutes. Tristan gotta go. Tristan, thank you for jumping on. We see baby girl, she need daddy attention. We get it. We 100% get it. So we appreciate you for jumping on, throwing in, you know what I'm saying, your great insight, and of course blessing us with our rundowns every week, Mr. Producer. Tell the people where they can find you and how they can tap into your show that you have.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely a pleasure. Chopping it up with you guys, especially on NFL draft week. This is like highlight for me on sports wise when I'm thinking about football. If you need to look for me, you can find me on Twitter at Trist20, TrisTV20, TrisTV20. Also, you can check out my football podcast, Just a Fan Podcast, on YouTube, Facebook. I'm gonna help you in a second. On Just a Fan Podcast on YouTube and Facebook. Also on Twitter as JAF Football Podcast. We're going to be hosting a watch party on our show, basically following the NFL ticker on Thursday for the first round, this Thursday at 8 p.m. So be sure to tune in. Again, Just a Fan Podcast, Thursday, 8 p.m. Follow us. We're going to have all the reactions of all the picks of the first round. Trust me, especially, listen, my boy Eric is a diehard 49ers fan, just like you. Diehard 49ers fan.
That's a smart man.
You're going to want to see his reaction to these picks. It's pure entertainment. Trust
I'm gonna tap in because you know what I'm saying, just to see what he a smart man. He a smart man.
You put the links and stuff in the Sports After Dark community on Twitter for us, Tristan.
I sure will.
Yeah, so I definitely can follow y'all for sure. Absolutely.
Hey Tristan, before you go, hey Brink, I don't know if we have a Washington representative for our mock draft on Wednesday. You want to see if Tristan, do we have one for the second round for number 2 pick?
Not a quality one, I've been told.
Okay, cool.
Not a quality one. That's crazy.
So we have a mock draft we're doing on Wednesday, Tristan. Just pre-draft for the Gridiron Bullies. I'll hit you up and see if we can make something happen.
For sure. Oh yeah, for sure.
I love this.
That's love. That's love.
Thank you, Tristan, again for stopping by, for tapping in. We definitely gotta have you back on.
For sure. Wave and say bye. Come on, wave and say bye real quick.
Bye, mamas.
All right, be easy.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, Brody.
All right, y'all. So before we bow out, listen. I got a question because we've been talking about how many wide receivers it is. Y'all talked about how deep the class is. How many quarterbacks do y'all feel like are gonna go in the first round?
5.
I think
I'll say 4.
I say 5. I think
4.
I think Penix finds a way to sneak into the first.
I think he does too. I think 5 too.
I think after his combine,
I think Drake may fall.
I mean, I think we all say that. Hey, look, I'm gonna say this.
Y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. We get on C. Lou about the Russ hate. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: a lot of us hate Drake May.
I'm there, Chef. I'm there.
Yeah.
He gonna fall.
Drake ain't falling.
We do not see
Drake
it.
I don't see it, bro.
No, he's not falling. Like,
it.
he's not falling out the top.
Yeah,
top
like he's just falling down
after top 5. So if he don't go past 5, where would Drake May go?
He's going to 6.
Drake is either
I think Dabo pulls the trigger at 6.
Drake is either going.
I hope y'all don't take Drake May, bro.
I don't want to either, bro. But
here's the issue: it's the Herbert comparison. It's they've been saying he's Herbert since he got
for so long.
That's the thing that killed me, though, Coach. I don't know where the hell they see Justin Herbert and watching Drake May. I don't know where they see that at.
I can tell y'all where they see it at.
Where they see that at, Lou?
It's the athleticism and it's the arm.
And he can run.
The arm.
His arm is. He has an arm, bro. His arm is crazy. He has an arm.
It is.
He's going number 3, whether it's to Minnesota or whether it's to the Patriots. He's going number 3.
Now that's the only reason why I could see him being in the top 5 because I feel like Drake May is a New England type of a quarterback. I feel like he would be that.
And another thing with him, a lot of reason people propped him up too is because he didn't play with a lot of talent at UNC at the wide receiver position. Besides Josh Downs, you can't name none of them motherfuckers he was throwing to.
He loved.
I guess Tez Walker.
He loved Tez Walker when he got him.
But their season went downhill when Tez.
Vinny is disgusting, bro.
He is disgusting.
Well, he's trying to do that same shit with Cooper DeJean, and that's not why people don't like Cooper DeJean. It ain't because he's white. It's because when we watch the tape, he doesn't look like he's a zone cover corner, but he looks like he would be better at safety.
And that's the thing that I was trying to tell about Cooper DeJean too. Like, because I was, you know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. Y'all had y'all film session, and I tapped in on that. And I was watching Cooper with y'all, and I'm like, I don't see this top corner that everybody else is seeing. I do see that he would be better at safety. He would be better at free safety by a mile.
Bro, he's all pro at safety. He's all pro.
And that's the thing, right? It's with him with Cooper DeJean at corner. He's a solid to good corner. You move him to safety, he's an all pro safety.
That's what I'm saying.
Lou, what I said was if he's at corner, he has to be in the Dan Quinn system. He has to be in a cover 3, a zone type of system. Zone compressed bell cover 3 system. That's the only way he works. Otherwise, he doesn't work.
Yeah, if he goes to safety, that's when you maximize his ability.
Absolutely, 100%.
Because he can tackle. He's a ball hawk.
Yeah,
and he's good. And he's good playing that zone.
He's versatile.
But if you put him in man coverage, he barbecue chicken.
But I say the most versatile DB in this class.
Darian is D Money, right?
Yeah.
D Money. I ain't watched no film on none of them. D Money.
The most
Vinny can say stop the cap all he want, but like
the most versatile corner like DB in this class, it got to be Brink's dude. brings dude Sandstrom.
Big Mike.
I think TJ might be a little more versatile.
TJ Tampa.
Yeah.
TJ my guy, but nah, I have to give it to Sandstrom.
She burning me out.
Y'all gotta chill up my guy TJ. Though.
I'm burning you out, guys.
TJ definitely gonna be a giant. So I don't care.
You just hear her little ad-lib in the background.
For no reason though.
TJ Tampa gonna be a giant.
Let me ask you a question, and I'm asking more questions. We really need to go.
So we go to.
Oh, shut up! Your team won.
Hey, we sure did.
Hey, no, we gotta go because we gotta jump in sports after dark.
Yeah, we definitely gotta jump in sports after dark.
So check this out. Who wins the NFL draft?
As a totality, as a team,
since the damn show started.
As a whole team.
Yeah.
As a whole team.
Yeah.
That's a hard one, right
I
there.
gotta see how I would have to see how Washington drafts because
I'm throwing my head in the Los Angeles.
Washington.
I'm gonna throw Washington in there because of how many picks they got.
Yeah, Washington got a lot of picks.
They got a lot.
They got a lot of picks.
Okay.
And
they would be a team I would lean toward.
I want to pick. You know who else? I want to see what Buffalo does. Buffalo,
they got a ton of picks too.
They do.
And maybe I'm biased with Washington because their GM is Adam Peters, and I love Adam Peters. So I probably would lean towards Washington just on the strength of Adam Peters.
I think I just want to see what Washington does because I think it's fun when they're competitive, even though we still beat them. Like it's just now you're out of the Dan Snyder stage. It's like they made a lot of moves, quality moves in the offseason.
They did.
And now it's like you got to get the draft picks now.
You got to hit. Got to hit on the picks.
Yeah, Buffalo got 10 picks.
Buffalo. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's another team that got 10 picks, but I ain't want to name them though. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, y'all got a bunch of compensatory picks.
No, Arizona.
I mean, Lou, don't be mad at us because we hire our people. Don't be mad at us.
Yeah, I got like.
We hire our people. Don't be mad at us.
Don't they got like 6? Don't they got like 6 of them?
They got 5.
We got 3 4th-round picks.
The max, I believe, is 5. And
we got 3 4th-round picks. We got 2 6th-round picks. We got a 5th. You know what I mean? Like we hire our people. You know what I'm saying?
That's like some Los Angeles Rams drafting right there. All late round.
I mean, to be honest with you, we make our best picks in the late round anyway.
That is
to be honest with you.
That's one thing you and the Rams do. That's one thing y'all and the Rams do very well.
No, hey Chef, that's a common theme with that whole regime. Think about it.
That's a fact.
Common theme with that whole regime, that whole Washington, that whole regime that came over, that splintered off. They all pick best in their later round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Our first and second round pick.
Does Arizona have?
They've got a lot.
Hold on.
My boy Lou be on it.
I ain't googling
it. They got 11. They got
11 picks.
I'm about to say Arizona got a lot too.
They can get busy.
I ain't gonna lie.
They can get busy, bro. They can get busy.
They got 2 first-round picks. They got a second.
They could end up with
2
3
thirds. Actually, they got 3 thirds.
They got 3rd-round picks.
They got 7 in the top 104.
Don't be surprised.
They got 7 picks in the top 104.
Yeah, bro, it's bad because
don't be surprised if they try to move up.
Look, like I said, don't be surprised if they get the Minnesota draft picks. If Marvin's still on the board at 5, LA give you 11 and 23 again.
That's why I said.
Yeah, he could go to the Chargers. I don't want to see Marvin Harrison Jr. 2 times. No, I don't.
This is why I said we can win this draft. We can be the winner of this draft, right? We got Keenan off for a fourth. We got 105 and 110. If what Chef said happens and we get 11 and 23 and they move to 5, because we don't want a receiver. Harbaugh's not going for a receiver. He's going for trenches.
Yeah, he is. He's a trenches type of a guy, though. He is.
How we get 11 and 23, just give them to me. I don't care how we get it. Well, within reason. But
I ain't gonna cap.
Brock Bowers, please.
If the Chargers could get Marvin Harrison Jr. with Justin Herbert, golly.
No, I'm asking the Chargers, can they draft Brock Bowers? Like, can y'all take him?
I know.
Because Colts fans are obsessed with his ass.
Don't want him either.
First of all, I'm gonna say this. Colts people gotta understand. Brock Bowers is gonna be a Jet. And people,
I think he's going to the Jets.
I think
Bowers going to the Jets.
I hope he goes before 15. I hope he goes before 15.
The Jets are trying to build the offense around Aaron Rodgers. They got they got all the old heads on the O line.
Sure.
They're trying to get all the weapons now on the. You just traded for Hassan Reddick.
Yeah. They go offense for sure, Chef.
Like I said, I hope he goes before 15.
Honestly, Lou, would you be mad if y'all took Brock Bowers? If he fell to y'all?
And I'm not gonna lie, they're probably and if I'm honest, they're probably looking at their quarterback for the future. So I wouldn't be surprised if Spencer goes there. Pratt from Tulane.
Spencer go to who?
Pratt.
You said why would I be mad if we took Bowers?
Yeah, why would you be mad if y'all took Bowers?
We have currently as constructed. We have.
I got like 7 tight ends.
We got like 5 or 6 tight ends on the roster. So you draft. If you draft Brock, that means you got to cut 2, which I'm cool with cutting at least 2 of them. You know, cutting Kylan and Mo Alie-Cox. I'm cool with that.
Right.
Cut both of them. Cool. Or trade Granson and cut Mo. I don't care. But we have Jelani, we got Drew Ogletree, and we have Will Mallory. So we have 3 very young tight ends on the roster already that I feel like got a lot of juice. It's just injuries have hindered them.
Right.
Let's see what they have. I mean, Brock could be really good, cool. But to me, like, you can find a tight end, and I get it. Brock is more than just a tight end. But I think we have 2 tight ends on our roster that can do what Brock can do.
That boy remind me of George Kittle so much.
But I feel we have 2 tight ends on our roster that can literally do that. Jelani Woods is a 6'7" guy that runs like a 4.5 or something like that.
Lou, what is your need then? If you said that's not what you want to do, what is your need?
Oh, I'm going receiver or I'm going edge rusher. First round. That's where I'm going. Receiver or edge rusher.
I'm gonna just wait till the Ravens don't sign back Isaiah Likely and then pick him up. Because they ain't gonna have enough money for him anyway.
Hey, real talk though, Green Bay.
He coming to LA.
He ain't going to LA. I ain't gonna. He might because he loved Roman and his. Oh my God!
What?
Herbert?
I will say. I would not be surprised if the Chargers won the draft either.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either.
Okay.
I mean, Jim gonna be cooking. Jim gonna be in the lab.
Listen, you made me nervous though. See, you already made me nervous.
It's like now
me and Chef talked about this. You made us nervous because you predicted Justin to be the MVP. You feel what I'm saying?
I will say though, to Fiambe's defense, a lot of her predictions be right though. Prime example, Chef.
The Chargers.
Prime example, Chef.
That's because they keep voting against the damn team.
Yeah, that's not her part.
No.
But I will say though,
the Chiefs gave everybody in that division a head start this year, and they still won a Super Bowl.
No.
They gave everybody in the league a head start.
What did you say, Coach?
Chef, what happened when I said when I came to the Gridiron Bullies that next morning? I said, bro, we got the kiss of death. You said,
we did say that. We both said.
Well, Chef, she said the Knicks was going to be a top 3 seed, though, Chef.
I mean, I said that.
I'm just saying, though.
Chef said him saying that kind of counteracted the.
Oh no! Hell no! Hell no!
Yo, he knew I said that long ago.
Hey Lou, I was trying to find me saying shout out to the shot that I was trying to.
Coach, I'm right here with you. Don't even trip.
I went back on so many episodes of Sports After Dark after I was Lou because I was trying to find me saying that SGA was going to be in the MVP conversation, right? Boy, I went back to one of them first episodes and we was making all these predictions about who was going to be what, where they was going to be ranked, where they was going to be. No, man, you was like, if AD play over 70 plus games, he's gonna be the MVP.
I remember that
one.
I
72, 70.
They tried him on
76.
I will say, Chef.
I was like,
they tried him on the DPOY finalist though. They tried him.
They definitely tried him.
They robbed him. I will say though, Chef, you was on point. When we went back and did them receipts, you was on point about some stuff though, for sure.
Chef was on the money.
Chef was on point.
Oh Chef
about
was right.
What?
I said, damn, Chef was right about a lot.
He said, Oh,
he
God,
said the
Lou,
Knicks.
Lou,
He said the Knicks was going to be top 3.
In the top 3 seed. I had the
did for
Mavs
sure.
in a top 3 seed.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we talked a lot.
I had the Cavs being the top 3 seed.
My top 3 in the East were right. My top 3 in the West, I said the Warriors, the Mavs, the Nuggets.
Yeah, it was bad.
I
mean, the Nuggets were
nobody saw the
Warriors.
Nobody saw. No, it's crazy because me and Jay hyped up Chet. We didn't think adding Chet to this team would turn him into a #1 seed so quick.
But
I didn't see that, Chef. I didn't see that.
I said that Chet could win Rookie of the Year this year.
I remember that, but like, yeah, but I mean it's Wemby. But like I said, Wemby. I said Wemby and Chet could make defensive all NBA teams, all defensive teams, and now Wemby about to be a defensive player of the year, hopefully. Because I'm tired of them giving it to Rudy.
Sure.
I'm tired of them giving it to Rudy.
Yeah, I think Wemby getting that.
Y'all saw he was voted the most overrated player by the players.
And he is.
Of course.
He's been overrated. He's been overrated for some time now.
I'm telling you, that analytics be helping him.
Be helping him out.
Bruh. Every time, my thing is, every time they go to Rudy Gobert, they be like, oh, look at his analytics. Him adjusting shots. I'm like, I could do the same thing with AD. What are we talking about?
That's what make me mad though, because if you look at AD defensive stats, they're way better than Gobert's, and I'm like, how he's not a finalist?
Even last year when they gave it, to Jaren Jackson, I was like,
what you saying, Coach?
Shout out to my guy T. Smith. Right, we say analytics be beating people up
all the time. That's why when it comes to talking sports, I'm gonna keep it a band. When it comes to talking sports, it's either my crew or GIB, because it's not about the analytics. It's about what the hell you see on the screen. It's about what your eyesight see when you watching film. It ain't about the stats all the time.
It don't matter. He about to be another French dude in the Hall of Fame because of them 3 defensive.
Like people too stat heavy, and they forget what they eyes see when you watching film or what you watching on the TV screen, dog, and it burns me out. It's like, come on, man.
The whole numbers don't lie thing is a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie, bro. It's a lie. It's a lie.
The numbers are what they are. People using them to lie.
Keep the lie alive. Them Jones is a lie, bring. But they be going off. They number heavy.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Man, y'all brought it per usual. I already knew y'all was gonna bring it. I told the fellas, I said, I think we need to do a GIB collab.
Yeah, we was excited.
My bad for reaching out kind of late, because I said this like 2 weeks ago, I believe.
She did.
The NFL draft.
She did.
I ain't gonna lie. I just can't wait for this draft to be over with.
Yeah.
Sis hit me and I was like, well, we on the beach, because me and the wife was on the beach. So I'm like, we on the beach, but yeah, I'll do it. I don't care what's going on.
Thank you, Coach.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Shout out to you though, Britt. Shout out to you, Britt, because Chef and Coach, we always in the mix with them. But shout out to you coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Making time.
For sure.
Yeah, this game is so close, bro.
Can y'all real quick, because we got to wrap. We have an hour and 30 in. Can y'all let everybody know where they can find GIB, and then y'all can drop y'all personal handles?
Oh, bring that shit, gang.
Yeah, that's all you bring. All you bring.
GIB _network is the @ on Twitter for the main page, and then it's @ Gridiron Brink, was it Blue Devil 21?
Absolutely. For all Charger and USC information. You hear me? You see it?
Hey, but how is it Blue Devil and you a kid? Never mind.
I let that go.
My man, Smitty, you know.
I let it go.
We are always from Fight On University. You feel me? Don't get it twisted.
Welcome to the big show. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't get it twisted.
All right, Chef and Coach, what's y'all handle so folks can know?
Chef Mini 2412. You already know GIB, Vamp Life, Tipville. You know the original.
Yeah.
Tap in. Definitely hit up GIB. We also got merch like Sports After Dark. The merch.
Yeah.
Look out for the merch.
Go cop some merch, y'all.
Yeah. So
appreciate y'all. Go ahead, Coach.
Hey, at Blue Devil. There's some things in the works with the Charger podcast, Charged Up. with me and my guy Envy. We got some things in the works coming up.
I heard about that. I'm so excited, Coach. I'm so excited for that for y'all.
It's going to be around training camp time frame, but look for that coming out for the Charged Up podcast. And then I'm always on the USC podcast. Everything you can see, USC Trojans. I was there at the spring game. Everything is going on, but really looking forward to this new Charged Up podcast because the Charged Up podcast will really give you the information what you was looking for and maybe what you wasn't looking for. You know what I'm saying? So we really out there, but it's at Blue Devil and then my guy at Envy. We at Blue Devil 21. You can find me there. I was on the Chiefs podcast last week. We was doing a kind of rivalry podcast. So we doing bigger and better things right now, and always at the Gridiron Bullies. Come to the bully space. I seen my sis at AB was in there this morning. I seen you. You know what I mean?
Always y'all see, I'm gonna tap into a Gridiron Bullies.
Yeah. And then have top it in. My guy Lou always.
I don't even do spaces like that no more. But if I'm gonna come anywhere, I'm gonna come to Gridiron Bullies when I do pull up.
Come in and have a conversation. Just know we're not on trolling. We're not trolling. We're talking ball.
Y'all really talking ball.
They troll when I come in there.
No, we don't.
Y'all talk about the Cowboys, Chef. Every time I jump in there, you always got something to say about Dallas. Every time. I see it.
It might not be this Chef though. He might not be
That's why I be in there as anonymous. I be in there as anonymous.
I leave Dallas
This boy D-Lo is playing out his mind right now.
I be out there. Chef, I be in there as anonymous, Chef.
Yeah. Hey man. Get y'all WNBA jerseys, Angel Reed.
For sure. LA Sparks
jerseys. Get them jerseys.
I ain't gonna cap. I need the WNBA to sell some authentics. Cause I need
All right, well listen, I gotta wrap y'all up like we do the spaces. Y'all
hey, can I say something real quick though?
Before we wrap real quick, D Money said tap in with us or with Gridiron on Thursday. I guess y'all got something going on.
We was on Thursday. So on Thursday, what we have is we're gonna do like last year. We did the full Gridiron Bullies live reaction to the draft, right? First round. We did all 3 rounds, but definitely the first round. I was the most notable in the first round because you know who he picks. Again,
because it's a feedback.
My fault.
So you know who he picked in the first round. I was most notable last year. But all 3 rounds we do it. But again, I mean, all 3 days. I'm sorry, all 3 days we do it. But definitely on the first round, please tap in. It's probably be a Zoom so we can get everybody on there, have your face on there. You know, live reaction to your pick, right? And that's kind of where we're at with it. You know what I mean? But definitely, D Money, thanks for the plug.
Thanks for the plug, the shameless plug. Absolutely. Again, make sure that y'all go follow Brink, Coach, Chef, D Money. What's the other one? I was calling T Money. T Smith. My bad.
T Smith. Yeah. T Smith.
I guess he couldn't make it. T Smith.
Yeah. TJ. He had TJ. He had nephew. So nephew. He said, "Hey, real quick though, I bought nephew a USC onesie, and T Smith wouldn't even let him wear it. What's wrong with him though?"
Hey, that's
crazy. Nephew a onesie, and he wouldn't even let him wear it. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, look, again, we appreciate y'all for tapping in the Sports After Dark After Hours Draft Edition. Again, make sure that y'all tap into Gridiron Bullies. All 3 nights of the draft, they're rolling. So, again, make sure that y'all are tapped in with them. We are going to see if we are going to roll Thursday. I doubt it. We're probably not going to roll Sports After Dark After Hours on Thursday. Monday and Thursdays are our days. But we're going to be fully submerged into the draft. But I'm pretty sure we'll have, if I know Lou like I think I know Lou might be running that page there. You know what I'm saying? With the picks, who we getting picked with the picks. You know what I'm saying? So tap into the pages for the updates. Yeah, so you can stay tapped in if you're on the road, if you're not able to jump in GIB, if you're not able to jump in any other spaces, make sure that you're tapped into the Sports After Dark page so you can get the updates. Make sure you go cop some merch from Sports After Dark and go cop your GIB merch as well. Yeah, Lou, have y'all got anything before we wrap? Again, fellas, thanks so much for coming on.
Shout out to GIB. That's extended fam. Y'all know what it is. And like I said, like everybody said, if you just trying to talk ball, straight ball, that's the place to go. It ain't about nothing but that. The X's and O's and what you see with your eyesight. It ain't about all that extra stuff. You know what I mean? They really talk ball in there. And if you were you can learn a thing or two. You can learn a thing or two. You know what I'm saying? I always told you, you're never too old to learn. You're never too young to teach. And that's a space where you can learn some things at. So make sure y'all tap in with them.
Absolutely.
If y'all see me in there, best believe I'm trolling.
Lou, you be on some. Lou be on BS dog.
I can't stand it sometimes, man. What are we doing?
Lou, I ain't gonna lie. Lou, one of them. If it's too quiet in the room, Lou gonna be the one that's gonna do something to just be like, you know what? It's too quiet in here right now. I got to stir the pot real quick.
A straight jerk.
Lou
got a nerve.
For no reason, though. For no reason.
I ain't gonna lie, Lou. You can tell you been in the gym, brother. You a little Slim Shady over there.
I'm trying to, man.
Yeah, you been in the lab. You been in the lab, brother.
Hey, coach, we gonna have to holler. We gonna have to holler after, you know what I'm saying, offline. You know what I'm saying? Me and Hev might be cooking up a Vegas play.
Oh yeah.
Listen, all right, we gonna
holler at you. We gonna holler at you.
We appreciate y'all. Y'all know the vibes. In the meantime, in between time, see y'all on the timeline. Jump into the Sports After Dark Twitter space right now.
Go Lakers.
To be honest, I'm Giannis inside of game 6. Dropping 50 and dunking over your main. Earnhardt Jr. when I'm deciding the lane switch. Tell them people that I'm on top of the game. Manifested my future by spewing all of my pain. Carry my own umbrella, surviving treacherous rain. Landed on higher learner, matriculate in the bigger earnest. Switch after dark helps you to find your purpose. And find what work is, and find the surface. When deeper in it, I'm heavy with ashes, burning curses. Built up our name so forever we reign, it's us we working. Ain't tripping off your affiliation, we welcome verses.